Cognitive decline is an unfortunate reality of aging. But while it is normal, it is not natural. Billions of pharmaceutical dollars are spent each year trying to address and reverse this problem. But the truth is, if you present to my clinic with a memory problem, there are only a few things I would recommend, and none of them are a prescription from me. Let's talk about why one supplement is gaining popularity in the longevity community: creatine. Yeah, creatine is a supplement that's been used in the bodybuilder or athletic department for decades, and with good cause. The evidence is there that it does improve performance. It is a naturally occurring compound that we get from meat or fish, or we make endogenously inside our systems. Athletes love creatine because it does enhance their power and the availability of energy inside their muscles. This improves their strength and performance. But little did they know that the best benefits from this supplement are happening inside the brain. The difference is the brain's demand for quick access to energy is constant, and not just during those high cognitive performance times. Your brain depends on that creatine to deliver that high energy. And early trials suggest that creatine supplementation can improve the stress resilience, depression, and even memory. And it may also aid the brain on increasing the dopamine levels and the mitochondrial function, something we all know is very important for the best brains. So how can you tell if you might be deficient? Depression, brain fog, and mild cognitive impairment, that word I use for early memory problems, are all symptoms of low brain fuel. And supplementing with creatine has some very promising science behind reversing these symptoms. Depression scores dropped by 80%. And in elderly, we saw their memory scores improve. And one of the most exciting results is the decreased association with tau proteins. Yes, these nasty proteins that are often the culprit to Alzheimer's disease. As we get older, brain metabolism slows down and the efficiency of burning glucose declines with age. These images show a healthy brain with red or efficient uptake of glucose. But as we age, that image becomes less red, in fact, blue in some areas, saying that it's without fuel. If you follow my channel, you know that I love ketones as a tool to repair cognitive function. You'll notice in this study that we had 95% of the brain fueled by glucose. And as a result, there was no deficiency in their memory. But as we aged, they got ever so close to that tipping point where when less than 88% of our brains were fueled by glucose, there was an energy gap. This decreased efficiency at using glucose as a fuel declines with age, along with the creatine storage spaces in our brain. Both of these are needed for that peak energy delivery within our brains. In this study, you'll notice that they supplemented that energy gap by using a fuel of ketones. Yes, one of my favorites. Creatine is one of the cheapest and safest supplements on the market today. And unless you're eating Sean Baker levels of meat every day, you're likely deficient. Taking just 5 grams a day goes a long ways to supplementing those creatine storages for the brain and your muscles. So what's another supplement that's equally effective? It's the same one those suffering patients took to restore that full brain function. Check out this video. I'll teach you there.